Hello, my name is Steven, and I'm completing the Professional Counseling Skills video blog for Liberty University's online Orientation to Counseling Identity and Function. The skills that have been introduced to thus far in the course are primarily those of active listening. We are essentially creating an environment that encourages the client to share and allows them to feel comfortable while doing so. We are often refraining from offering feedback beyond confirmation that we are understanding what the client is feeling and thinking, and we utilize open and closed questions to gently lead the discussion toward areas which seem important to the client. By reflecting the client's thoughts and feelings, we allow them to process these thoughts and feelings from a different perspective that may offer and may grant them new insight as they attempt to help us understand what they mean. This makes sense, given that the objective of counseling, at least at the start of treatment with a client, is to establish mutual trust and understanding. And this allows them to feel comfortable in sharing, which is very important. We are then assisting the client to verbalize key issues, which they often don't realize they're dealing with, and we then give them the space to decide whether the issue is one to be dealt with immediately or simply identified, as often simply identifying these key issues can allow them to understand their thought processes or emotive processes in a specific situation so that in future similar situations they are aware of these and can often alter the behavior even if they don't make the alteration immediately in the counseling session. As far as the image of counseling, I did notice in the videos that we watched there were two chairs facing in roughly the same direction, though they were positioned approximately 45 degrees from each other to provide less aggressive body posture. The room was neutral with few furnishings, and the furnishings seemed specifically chosen to provide relief from a barren room while not being overstimulating, which is also important. The counselor was in a relaxed and open body posture, inviting the client to share, and demonstrated interest in as well as focus on the client by refraining from distractions. The counselor used some mirroring expressions, though often utilized silence to give the client space to continue. As far as how this compares with my original image of counseling, I admit that I, growing up, had the typical Freudian couch image of counseling, and I am relieved to find that counseling is somewhat less formal, at least in my mind, though I know that some counselors do utilize a couch if that were to make a client feel more comfortable. In effect, we are utilizing active listening to provide a safe environment for clients to share. Thank you for your time.